Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Double Jackpot. Please hit that subscribe button and I hope you'll enjoy this video. It's going to be a Christopher Mitchell video and it's going to be on how to invest in yourself without having to fall for gimmicks and get rich quick stunts. Okay, so let's talk about, you can make videos and you can do anything you want to make your narrative look like you want. Give you an example. We saw one guy, Simple Life. He makes a video. He has 300 subscribers, and then up to this day, he has over 2,200. Unbelievable. Fraud, fraud, fraud. So if you're going to be a fraud, don't talk about fraud. You know, you didn't build your channel organically. You went out and purchased subscribers. Big red flag to say scam. And when I say scam, it's now what are you pitching? You know, just, you know, I'm going to be so rich because I got all these investments coming through. Well, tell us what you're doing. If you're going to tell, do what Double Jackpot says. Say what you're going to do what you're going to say, and give it straight from the truth. So that, you know, maybe a lot of you guys don't like how I come across, but I come across from the heart, and everything I say is stuff that I do. I don't ever tell you to do something that I would not do. I'm going to tell you. So we have Simple Minds, fraud, you know. Wish the guy a lot of luck on his ventures, but when you go out and buy stuff, you look like a fool. We got another guy that doesn't show his face, comes out, calls me names, big fraud, big mouth, makes a lot of threats. I can live with it. Calls me old, calls me all these names, but same guy doesn't show his face. Oh, so sad, so scary. Y'all go can support his channel, do what you want. Big fraud, big joke. You know, come to Florida. I'm on my way, buddy. Got nothing else to do but come to Florida and meet YTSE. Huh. Now what? You know? Show your face, be a man. Don't sit there and bark, because people who bark are frauds too. Oh man, I'm so tough. Ooh. You know, big mouth. You know, so I speak from the heart. You can mock me, make fun of me, but I show you my face and I tell you, do not gamble and do this kind of crap thinking you're going to make a lot of money. You know, so you got a guy that just is so repetitive, but he never shows his face. At least I'm going to entertain you and tell you what you should or shouldn't do. And a lot of you guys are just degenerate gamblers, and there's not a lot you can do with certain people. You're going to do what you got to do, and that's your prerogative. But if you think you're going to go to Vegas and support your family, or you're going to go online and support your family, believe me, you're not. You know, I get so many people thinking, oh, can I martin my way to wealth? No, you cannot. Like I said, I told you this story at least a handful of times. 5 people at least have said, hey, do you think it works? And I talked to this one guy. No, it doesn't. Anybody in a casino will tell you at the martingale, once you have that string of bad luck and lose your money, you lose it. You're going to be snake bitten. You're going to be fearful. You're not going to want to do it. There's nothing positive. Stay at your job, build your own business if you have to, but don't think you're going to live this crazy lifestyle like Christopher Mitchell is portraying. So let's get into the trucker video. Got this so sad trucker that tells you, oh, I had an aha moment. My truck broke down. I couldn't afford to fix it. I didn't have all this, so I'm going to make all this money in the casino, and voila, casino's flowing money. Casino's just the way I'm going to start my life, thanks to Christopher Mitchell. Let me tell you something. The trucker was undercapitalized in his business. He could go work for J.B. Hunt, Swift, there's so many trucking companies. So many. You could go work anywhere as a driver. Okay? He can't afford to fix the truck. The truck's so expensive. Such a bad scripted bunch of nonsense. Christopher Mitchell is going to teach you how to quit your job, really, and take on all that stress, look like a failure in front of your wife, look like a failure in front of whoever you're trying to boast this to. I had dinner the other night with my family and with some friends, and not one time did money come up, somebody's finances come up, how rich somebody is, how they're going to gamble their way to, it just, you know, this is not normal stuff. One of my subscribers mentioned, can he make a video without talking about money? You know, Christopher Mitchell is a money addicted fool. You know, the trucking video was a joke. You know, a joke. I don't even know what to say. Anybody that falls for this stuff, and then you got somebody that he thinks can police the world. You know, I can't tell you people what not to do, and what I'm telling you, it doesn't work. I'm going to tell you the fraud that this guy portrays, because he presents it as, I'm going to downgrade you as a worker. I'm going to downgrade your job. I'm going to downgrade everything you do in life and make you sound so pitiful that you just want to come to me because I got this mastermind inner circle that's going to teach you guys how to be wealthy. You know, invest in yourself, people. There's no get rich quick scheme. The casino's not giving money out. You know, the biggest thing Caesar's Palace doesn't have this loophole they're just hoping you guys don't figure out. There's not this hidden secret in how to play cards, how to beat them. There's no hidden thing that nobody's else thought of. When you're cold, you can go ice cold. You know, it's kind of, you'll be that NB team that goes in a scoring drought for 9 minutes. If you don't think it can happen, it happens. I've seen it in so many times in sports. Oh, I got the overs, easy over. 38 points scored in 3 quarters. I just need another touchdown. Guess what? No more points scored. Game over. Just need a field goal. There's 2 quarters of football left. Nothing happens. That's the kind of stuff I'm telling you can happen. The same thing. You guys have seen it. You've had a sure thing, a lock, and then what happens? Nothing. I've seen it in baseball. I've seen it. You wouldn't believe the things you can see that happen. That's what's going to happen when you try to play cards, roulette. You go there, have fun, take your wife, girlfriend, whoever, friends, go have some drinks, go see a show, enjoy the beautiful weather, the beautiful hotels. Enjoy all that. It's an experience. Everybody should do it. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't say, but to go and say, hey, I'm going to support my family. I'm going to quit my 9 to 5. All MLM tactics, all tactics to sit there and try to belittle you, talking down to you, making you feel worthless. You know, if you're that worthless, guys, you shouldn't be watching YouTube. You shouldn't be watching those types of videos. You should be watching self-help videos, how to invest, you know, with good investment strategies, whether it's dividend stocks, real estate, ETFs. Invest in yourself, invest in your business. You know, there's so many things you can invest in other than thinking you're going to get rich in the casino. Okay, that's probably the most idiotic thing I've ever heard. I'm going to get rich gambling. You know, what do worthless people like Christopher Mitchell think? They're just, now he's doing everything I told you he'd do like 7-8 months ago. He's going to try to build a mastermind group, what I called it at the time. He's just going to try to build his inner circle and get a bunch of suckers thinking he's going to regurgitate things that he's heard from slightly bigger scammers than him. You know, there's nothing that some mastermind person's going to, you guys that are looking for that, that's not going to help you guys, okay? There's nothing that these people are going to share with you to get wealthy. They're sharing you the opportunity to do what they do and get people that are so desperate. I heard it from other people too. Join a group, join a group, join a group. No, people, get better friends. Get more motivated friends. You know, like I said, you're the financial IQ of your 5 closest friends. Where do you fall into that category? Are you the 5th person on the list or the number 1 person on the list? And you can have great friends, and they don't have to be these, you know, I have friends that are not financially motivated, and they're just as awesome as the other friends, but you have different types of people, okay? So when you're always talking about money, that's not the key to everything, okay? I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you that from the heart. You know, I'm going to also tell you, for you guys out there watching videos, you have older parents, grandparents, what have you, there's more people getting scammed by these people in Calcutta, India, scamming you with the old IRS scam, the old Microsoft scam, all kinds of scams, computer scams to get into your bank account. Tell your parents, your grandparents, everybody, if somebody calls you on the phone, hang up on them. Do not give them the time of the day. Okay, that scam's got to stop. Billions of dollars in American households are being given away to Indian scammers. Hang up. Do not have nothing to do with that. That's just a side note. you don't need to give anybody's banking information. Don't let them log into the computer. Do not entertain them, hang up on them, cuss them out, hang the phone up. Please, people, you guys work way too hard to have somebody in India scam you out of your hard-earned money. And those are facts. It does happen. Okay, let's talk about the latest and greatest and most entertaining video. Christopher Mitchell as an Uber driver, pets, stains, nastiness, drunks, etc. He was an Uber driver during the pandemic. He says he's been a millionaire, make this a multi-millionaire, not just a millionaire, but a multi-millionaire in 3 years. It's been the toughest 3 years in American history, really. The last 2 years have been rough. And I've seen that all over the markets, all over the place. Certain industries not so much, but I'm just telling you, I don't think Uber and people were going out driving around in Ubers 2 years ago. Just, this is what he's going to tell you. And I know people that can make a living doing that. I'm not knocking it. It's honest living, But Christopher Mitchell's now, that's what professional MLM people use every tactic in the book to belittle you, bring you down, and think you're going to turn to them. Pay him $800 to go to his circle. Really? People, just don't go out. People, you want to put $800 down, open yourself an online brokerage account, put $800 in Apple, go put $800 in ETF called VOO or VTI or QQQ. There's so many. But that's $800 I'm going to save you from losing, and $800 that you can grow on and keep investing in yourself month after month by investing in yourself. Yes, the markets are going to go down. Yes, the market's going to go up. It's averages of what's going to happen. Am I a professional? Absolutely not. But have I seen it work? Absolutely. Over 35 years, it has worked. Okay, that's what I'm sharing with you. 35 years of experience. And thank you to the viewer that gave me TWI. Big thumbs up to you. It's Titan International. Thank you very much for that. Cannot thank you enough. If you ever get to Houston or anything, I'll owe you a steak dinner. Anyways, we're going to get back to his last video, how he became a multi-millionaire in the last 3 years. He's in Frisco, Texas, clowning around, telling people, join his group. He can share all this knowledge. He has no knowledge to share you. He's never had any experience in life. He has not owned his own business. MLM, is that a business? I guess it could be, but he hasn't been doing it. He's a talker. He's a recruiter. Christopher Mitchell is a recruiter of recruiting people to give you no information and tell you nothing. If he made millions of dollars, I made $15,000 the other day, he said, while he was asleep. Doesn't tell you how, doesn't tell you anything. I don't understand why. You're that badass of a person. Share the information. Be transparent, open and honest. He rambled on for 40 minutes telling you at 5 in the morning in front of a white wall in Frisco, Texas. He's not too proud of his surroundings. He doesn't show you the rented house he's in. He's saying he's whining and dining Stacy's parents because they told him to divorce him, and now they're so happy. Christopher, let me give you and you people some experience. It's not a matter of her parents wanting you divorced. They see your character. It's not your earnings. They're not impressed because you have money or because they see you don't hold a job. They don't see stability. A woman needs stability. You have none. Every time you go to a casino or you gamble or you do something, oh, you have other ventures. None of those ventures are mentioned. Never. 2.5 plus years, he's never told us anything. Remember when he had a dealer's license? Not one thing about the vehicles. He has all these ways of making money. He never told anything. You got to join his circle. Lifetime membership in your inner circle. Kick people out. Close it down. You got a new inner circle. I have people that come forward and tell me he's closed that inner circle down. Now he's got a new inner circle. But you guys can hang around that other inner circle and talk to each other. People, do not fall for this guy's scams. He's an Uber driver. Now he's a multi-millionaire. That's right. Multi-millionaire. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. I never asked you, nor would I ever ask you. If anything, I would like to be able to give to you guys, and that's just the knowledge of investing in yourself, doing what you have to do. I don't know what you guys earn. It doesn't matter. If you don't earn a lot, I suggest you go to ETFs and contribute monthly. weekly, however you got, whatever's comfortable for you. Instead of going out and having a pizza one night, invest in your own little dividend growth ETF or stock, however you want to do it. If you want that information, you can always email me at doublejackpot01@gmail.com. Be glad to share you my thoughts. Like I said, if anybody out there thinks you're going to get rich at the casino, martingaling your way to wealth, I tell you it's not going to happen. It's a lie. And let me tell you something. Now he's telling you join his group because he's going to give you these tools. Man, it's just this late night stuff you've seen if you've been around TV late night enough. It used to see it on TV all the time. The Carlton Woods, the people that no money down. Let me tell you something. You don't do no money down deals. They're very, very shaky. You know, it's like, guys, you're gonna have a little bit of money to get started. That's why I'm saying save your money, and then when you have an idea, then act. You have to be capitalized, just like the trucker didn't have money to fix his truck. So what's he gonna do? He got an aha moment. He's gonna go to the casino, and now he wishes he'd done it years ago. Nice try. That's all a bunch of lies. So now he's telling you about Stacy's parents. Oh, they love him now because he's whining and dining, but the guy has no character. He has no character. He has no business, morality, ethics, anything. What does he have? How are you supporting my daughter? If that was my son-in-law, I'd be pissed. You're gambling? That's your whole motto? That's your whole way you're going to support my daughter? I don't think so. And I'm telling you, if that's what you're taking out of it, that's the same thing I'm taking out of it. The guy is a slimy individual who has no business ethics. He'll say whatever it has to say to try to reel you in. $800 from you to be at his next mastermind group. Come on, people. $800 is a lot of money. I'm going to try to wind down this video by telling you guys, you know, he's going to always put you down. He's always going to try to belittle you. He's always going to tell you how he can help you. Change Your Life vlog is nothing but a joke, lies, deceit. It's a scam. You know, it's a scam. You know, if he's got all these great things to do, let me tell you something. Here's my great things to share with you all for free. Invest in some good ETFs. Invest in some dividend type of investments that are going to pay you. What's that? I'll just throw some names out there. McDonald's, J&J, Lockheed. We can go on. Procter & Gamble. There's just so many. We can go on and on. CenterPoint Energy here locally. There's so many things to invest in. I can give you so many things that you can invest in where you're going to at least have your money as protection. You're going to Apple. There you go. There's Apple. There's just so many investments that you can invest in, people. There's no quick, get rich quick way to make money. Okay? There's none. The things that he's trying to hype and get you people to put your money into, much less him, he's not the kind of guy you would want to even be around. This guy is bad news. I mean, Stacy, they're living this in Frisco, Texas, you know, trolling around. I'm telling you, her parents, whatever, it's all lies. He will say whatever he has to say to try to lure people that are desperate. And that's what the thing is. People that are desperate will part with their money and think they can work it. And they say, oh, I just lost $800. You know, that's his whole way. He will throw you to the curb so quick if you question him. He's got a hot little attitude for a hot little individual that thinks he's going to sit there and look, he doesn't even take payment in ethical ways, you know. He's just a fraud. He's a fake. He's a con man, and he knows it. Just the way he speaks to you, the way he talks down to you guys, the way he tries to portray himself as this, you know, he has zero experience in business. Zero. And let me tell you something. He didn't make any money Ubering around and doing that. That was just to play on people that were possibly thinking about stuff like that. Don't let anybody trash what you guys do for a living. You guys got a job. It's a lot more than a lot of people. Inflation's out of control. This ain't even the best time to be gambling with money that's so tight right now. With gas prices, milk prices, food prices, meat prices, everything around is not really the best time to be throwing disposable income trying to make money in a casino. Guys, I share my thoughts with you from the heart. I practice what I preach. I do this with my family. And we are all on the same page together, and there's nothing positive by trying to listen to this person and his methods and his madness and his crazy beliefs. You know, do not join. Do not think there's a limited urgency to be his 3 last people to be on this mastermind group. Anybody that does that's a fool. Anybody that even thinks about it, people, rethink what you're doing. Guys, I appreciate all your support. I appreciate all your kind comments. I'm sorry for being long-winded. I'm just here to try to protect you guys. I don't want you to fall victim to nonsense, just a bunch of lies and false promises and hopes. Please subscribe. And I thank each and every one of you guys for watching, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video. Have a great night.